from the 1011 streaming studio, this is Star City Buzz.
Hi everyone, Bill Rentschler alongside Danielle Shank in the 1011 Now streaming studio, another edition of Star City Buzz. Busy Easter weekend again. Obviously, you have a ton of Easter egg hunts and things going on like that, but there's some non-Easter related things that are happening this weekend as well.
Yeah, plenty of opportunities to hop around town. And
how long did you take to come up with that?
Not very long. Plenty to do with friends, family this weekend on top of celebrating Easter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a couple again big, both like physically and they're happening all weekend long. But Jurassic Quest is going to be over at Sand Hills Global Event Center. This is a great event. Me and my family have done this in years past, and it's a fun time.
Yeah, happening for part of the day on Friday and then most of the day on Saturday and Sunday. And ticket prices kind of range depending on what you're going to end up doing. So anywhere from about $25 to like $95.
Yeah. Again, they can go pretty in depth. So again, the ticket prices do go up a little bit. Again, you might see me and again my boys at PBA. Again, we're going on Saturday, but Monster Jam is back in town. They were here last year and back again.
Yeah, 12,000-pound trucks doing flips in the air. Nothing better, huh?
Yep. My youngest favorite is Sparkle Smash. Sparkle Smash was a toy last year, but now I think is an actual truck, and his opening that Sparkle Smash will be here this weekend.
And your jaws are going to be to the floor. You're going to be catching dirt in your mouth because you're going to be so close and just in the throes of everything. It'll be a great time for you.
I'll bring my earphones, though.
I'm sure it'll be loud.
It is obscenely loud there in Pinnacle Bank Arena, but it's a great show. Again, there's 7 p.m. Friday and then 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock on Saturday. So it should be 3 really good shows.
Yeah, and so on a completely different note, then we have wine, chocolate, and tango. So very different bits of the spectrum.
Very different speed here. Very different speed. We mentioned it last week, but again, this is happening Friday evening, 6 to 11. You have to get tickets, so this is kind of heads up, kind of last minute here. But 1011's Cole Miller emceeing this event. Money all goes to a good cause. I believe you're going to get a couple servings of wine, a couple servings of chocolate, and then the Lincoln Tango Club. He's going to be teaching some tango. Yeah,
so nothing better there. And then, still kind of sticking with the artistic side from tango to brushes. There'll be a brush and brunch over at Layton's Pub. So you'll get some pottery and some glazes and a brush, of course, and you'll be able to decorate your very own piece of pottery
and have delicious food. And again, I'm assuming a lot of people probably have family coming into town. You're making dinner or whatever. Hey, you don't have to make brunch. You can just go on over to Layton's Pub. You can do this.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about making a meal. So again, that should be good event, fun event over there at Layton's Pub. That's going to be Saturday from 1 to 3, and then again, obviously Sunday is going to be full of Easter events, whether you're going to church or doing something else. But Nebraska hosting Northwestern, Nebraska baseball, Nebraska softball also going to be hosting games this weekend. The weather on Sunday
could be a little iffy.
This might get moved to a doubleheader on Saturday. We'll just have to kind of wait and see. But that's one you want to check on. First pitch for Husker baseball is at noon on Sunday.
Yeah, and so with Northwestern in town, Indiana in town for softball, I think they have a couple of theme days too as well. Bark at the Park on Saturday for baseball.
There you go.
Kids Club Day for softball on Saturday. So things are going to be popping over at the Haymarket and Bowlin Stadium. Of course, those aren't the only things that are happening. If you're wanting to do an Easter egg hunt and watch the movie Up, you can go over to the Lincoln Airport. That's happening on Friday night, Friday at 5. Earth Day right around the corner. So Nebraska Innovation Campus hosting Lincoln Earth Day 2025. They'll have a bike rodeo. Organizations from around the Lincoln area just showing their stuff off, live music, food, of course, family-friendly activities like face painting, baby goats, all that fun stuff. And then,
baby
of course,
goats.
If you haven't gotten your photo with the Easter Bunny yet, you can go over to Gateway Mall.
Just make sure it's not like one of the
the
old-timey photos with super
it looks kind of creepy, and then your
creepy
kid cries. We don't need that. We don't need that. And if the Easter Bunny does look like that, then maybe keep your distance.
There you go. All right. Well, again, tons to do. So again, make sure you check out the full list here on 1011now.com. Appreciate everyone for tuning in to another edition of Star City Buzz. Hope everyone has a nice weekend.